David, since you have been involved with about 18 startup ventures, who was the most influential person or persons that created that path for you to become an entrepreneur?
When I first took the step to leading a larger organization, I was working at Anderson Consulting, sipping martinis on the Croisette in France, working in Europe. And there was a revolution going on in Silicon Valley, and decided to just pack my bags, go to California, and start a business, but I didn't know what that business would be. And started consulting and met a few advisors that helped me form what later became Rocket Ventures, a venture capital firm. And I was working with a company and trying to help them get funded, and I wanted a particular person to be a CEO, and he was an advisor to me, and he said, I've got a wife and kid on the way. How much money do you have behind it? And, well, I'm still raising money for the company. And he said, well, I can't take that kind of risk. I really need a job where I've got enough runway where I can make something happen with that and not risk being out of work, immediately after. And he said, well, I've got another job offer. It's not a CEO role, but it's a VP level. But it's got venture funding and whatnot. It's not really what I want to do. And I said, well, give me a month. And he said, I'll give you a month, but then I have to take this other job if you don't have something for me. And he said, after a month, when I hadn't had the money raised yet for this company I wanted to start, he said, I got to take this other job. And it turns out he was the first executive hired at eBay. I think he made the right decision.
It was a good job that he took.
He turned out to be an extremely wealthy man.
And you were good at picking talent.
But what I learned from that is, like, when you're trying to hire talent, you really have to solve their problems in terms of reducing the risk. These are people that are going to come in and they want to make it happen, but they can't do it just to be an entrepreneur. They've got lives, they've got family, and you need to raise enough money to support the rollout. You can't do this always on a shoestring. If you can raise the money, do it, and then hire good people. If you're looking to get involved in a venture, those are the kinds of things that you have to see. Does it have any money behind it? If you want to be the first executive, if there's no money to execute, you're not going to get anything done. And so what he did was he waited until he found the opportunity to jump aboard a company that hadn't gone anywhere yet, but had some promise, but it had the money behind it, and to get to where it was. And obviously he made the right choice.
Obviously you probably didn't have to be a startup after that.
Exactly.
Only by choice.
He ran for governor. So
yeah, exactly.
Did something totally different.
Well, it's yet another, restructure, I would say.
Yeah. But, the world of startups isn't always just about going 2 years without salary, which is what I ended up doing. And it's a tough route, and not everybody has the risk profile to do it. And understanding if you don't have 2 years of just money in the bank to support yourself while you're trying to build this out, make sure you've got something there, either a customer or money in the bank from a VC to fund it.
To make the jump to entrepreneurship. That's a great advice.